We get the idea. You're looking for your lost dog Spots. Does anybody know him?
No. Hello and welcome to another review. And today we're looking at Isle of Dogs, which is the colloquial term given to Trash Island, a place where all the Japanese non-recycled rubbish goes to, just outside of the country. Now, following a huge showdown between all the dogs and cats, resulting in almost complete canine annihilation, a large number of the former have dog flu and are exported to Trash Island for at least the next 6 months while scientists try to work out a cure. My first thought was, what are the animals actually surviving on in terms of food? Now, since Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom's Jeff Goldblum is the voice behind Duke, one of the dogs, perhaps life finds a way. Who knows? Now, naturally, some of the dogs want to give up at some point, but Chief Bryan Cranston gives them a pep talk in that he basically shouts at them, or parking instructions. No, you shut up. That said, the dogs are surprisingly organised and often take a vote on how best to proceed. Meanwhile, Mayor Kobayashi is going for re-election, the whole process looking as rigged as that organised by Putin. And a young lad called Atari drops in, looking for his dog Spots, played by Liev Schreiber. Now, Isle of Dogs tells a very simple story, but the stop-motion animation is fantastic. And I know I'll have to watch this another 2 times at least to catch everything that's going on the screen. But there's also a couple of neat surprises and misdirection along the way. It also has some classic Wes Anderson elements, such as dividing the movie up into chapters, and I've listed those in my review below, one by one. But I've wrapped it around a spoiler section in case you don't want to know in advance if you haven't seen it yet. Plus, many of Anderson's usual cast are working along with him as well, such as Bill Murray, Edward Norton and Bob Balaban. In addition, all the opening credits are listed in both Japanese and English. And it's stated early on that everyone speaks their own language, while all barks are rendered in English. Now, given that they were releasing a Wes Anderson movie right around the Easter weekend, clashing with big hitters like Ready Player One and Pacific Rim Uprising, I really thought this would die on its bottom. Families. I thought families are going to go and see those, but Isle of Dogs is a PG certificate, which is a bit of a change for Wes Anderson. Most of his films tend to be a 15 certificates. But I say it's PG. It features stop motion animation. But I could see that. I went to see it on Tuesday, just gone, in the afternoon, and it had drawn a much more sizable crowd than I was expecting. There's quite a lot of people there, even though I did wonder what on earth they made of it all, the kids especially. That said, it's a charming movie for both old and young alike, with plenty of humour that appeals to both. In fact, the more I think about it, I just want to go and see Isle of Dogs again right now, but not at View Lowry. Why? Yeah, so the Lowry. If you know, in Salford Quays, the Lowry is a shopping centre with not many shops. I don't know quite what's happened there, but they've got a cinema and a theatre. And I've been to see quite a few films at the cinema, and they switch the lights on. One thing they do is they switch the lights on way too brightly during the credits. I think I'll probably do a separate vlog about this, but in short, just before a film, they're at a decent lightness, so you can see your way about. But when the film ends, it's 50%. They're 50% brightness, and it's just way too bright. It just obscures onto the screen, and the credits are just unreadable pretty much. It just takes you out of the atmosphere. And then when the problem is, why do the cleaners keep coming in during the credits? Some people like to see the credits. I always like to see the credits. I'm like that. But they have lights. Well, they have the big lights, which are obviously cleaning lights, and they're basically 100% brightness. And it's like, you can see like the picture on the TV, and I've got a little light thing here, my lightsaber, and it's just like it's like doing that. That's pretty much what the effect is, and it's absolutely bloody annoying. Anyway, I'll save that for another vlog. But anyway, why do cleaners come in when they have CCTV and they can see before they come in? They have the CCTV to stop people filming the film, but just check the CCTV before you enter. Are there people in there? Yes. So do you go in? No. You wait till they've gone. In fact, it's only going to take 5 minutes for the credits anyway. Why don't you all bog off until the bloody film's ended? Calm. I'll do a separate vlog about that soon, because I've got plenty to say. So, is this Wes Anderson's best movie? Not quite, but it's up there. I mean, I haven't seen all of his output, but I loved The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou and The Grand Budapest Hotel, and I really enjoyed The Darjeeling Limited. But sadly, I just couldn't get a handle on Moonrise Kingdom. I mean, no one really got their acting chops out, and the story was a complete non-story. Still, I mean, you can't win them all. But what did I give Isle of Dogs out of 10?
Wow.
Okay, so please like this video and share it with your friends and subscribe if you haven't already, and cue Genesis.